Yeah, so the first time I shot testosterone, oh boy. I brought my boy to court to surrender himself, and he handed me like 3 cycles and told me to sell them and put the money in his canteen while he was away. So I went back to my mother's house and figured I'd try one out. You know, just all about trying new things today. And now I figured more is better, so I loaded the whole 3 cc's and jammed the spike in my ass. And as soon as I was gone, let me tell you, fucking instant hot on. And I mean, I screamed at the top of my lungs, and it was like I was possessed. No one was in the room, and I just yelled out, "I want to fuck something," and like I just had no control, and you know I looked around the house, and I mean all there was for options was you know my dog and. You know, she had gotten it the night before. I mean, we had been trying to get her pregnant and sell the puppies for a while. So you know, we've been having a breed with 4 different massive pit bulls. So you know, she was still sore from the night before, and you know, the neighbor's retarded niece was, you know, she just wasn't around that day. So you know, I'm optionless, you know, but it's uncontrollable. So I run into the bathroom and you know I sit on the toilet. I break out a porno and you know I'm jerking it. I'm fucking jerking the chain there, and fucking like straight sticky pants status, and it's just not cutting it for me. It's just not doing nothing at all. And so I fucking stand up. I put my hand on the wall. I lean and I start dry humping the shit out of my fucking hand. And let me tell you, dude, I'm staring at the phone, watching some anal fucking on a porno machine, and fucking dry humping the shit out of my hand. I blew a fucking hole through the drywall with my cum. It was fucking serious. So you know, I run outside and I fucking tear the shed down. You know, my mother had been asking me to do it for weeks, and I finally got the motivation. Just this old fucking shed needed to go. I only broke the thing in 4 pieces, and I just fucking rolled it into the fire pit, fucking dug a hole like a fucking crater for no fucking reason. And thank God Sullivan called me when he did. He called me up around 2 o'clock, said, "Dude, you want to go get a bag?" I said, "Yeah, sure, let's go." He picked me up, and we were off. You know, good night that night. You know, we did some things, did some stuff. You know, and did I? I don't think I told you. I don't think I fucking told you. Did you hear about Sullivan's brother? Fucking Sully's brother just got a fucking sex change. Fact. And I ran into him at the liquor store the other day. It was unreal. I go, "Oh, what's up, Dave?" And he gives me one of these fucking, "Hey, actually it's Daisha now." And I'm just fucking appalled because he turned around and he had a fucking huge set of fucking honkers. Nice tits on the fella. And you know, I was just surprised. I said, "What's going on, Dave?" And he mentioned to me that, you know, he had just left the doctors. He had just gotten this operation, explained all about like everything they did. You know, got really into fucking detail, like a little too far with it. You know how they fucking sewed the tits on him, pushed his penis inside out, and you know, I was blown away at this man's courage to be what he wanted to be. And you know, so naturally I asked him, "Have you tried it yet?" He goes, "What do you mean? What do you mean have I tried it?" I said, well, your new vagina, have you tried it out yet?" Because I was kind of, you know, I'm comfortable being a guy. I don't think I'll ever change, but like, I was a little curious as to what was going on down there. And you know, he looked me square in the eye. He said, "No, I haven't. Would you like to be the first?" And I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you all right? That's fucking disgusting. I'd be fucking honored." And so it happened, you know, and I mean that wasn't, you know, the weirdest. I mean I've had a lot of disgusting sex with a lot of different people, and you know, a lot of times I don't share about it, but I mean, seeing that as we're on the topic, I mean, there's just countless times walking into detox, and you know, I'd walk in there single, strung out to the gills, and I'd leave in a relationship every time, come back 6 months later, the same broad's in there, and we're both with different people, but we're both fucking staring at each other, and we know the history, and then all four of us go out running and fucking have a orgy together, a fucking heroin orgy, and it's fucking pisser, and it's I mean, thank God. One thing I never done, I heard a lot of people, is, I never fucked a black chick. Oh, wait. Yeah, I have, actually. There was this one. I was hammered at a Black Panther Society party. They throw the meanest keggers, and I meet this black chick. And so I take her home with me, and we're all fucking hammered, blowing lines, and she's riding my dick like a fucking crazy fucking woman, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs, Black Power and shit, and like, I'm all about it, because she's just a bundle of energy, and at the time she looked exactly like fucking Beyonce, and I like to say to my boys, like, that night I went to bed with Beyonce. I woke up next to Flavor Flav, and it was rough times, fact, and thank God I don't got nothing serious today, my dick's still intact. It still gets hard. Not as hard as that one time. But it's always good to have goals and something to strive for. And